Good morning, Geneva. I'm Skylar Zimney.
And I'm Tessa Balk. Coming up on today's show, we have a week-long celebration that is inspiring us students to hashtag use our voices.
Also, it may not be Christmas season, but there's one little elf that's working all year round.
Plus, a recap of last week's sports for all you Viking fans. All that and much more because GTV News
starts right now.
Welcome back, Geneva. Here's your morning news for Monday, October 2nd, 2017.
Today is a very special edition of GTV News because we are broadcasting to you from the Viking Commons.
That's right. It's because this week is more newsworthy than normal.
GTV, Voyager, the Skaldic Lit Mag, and Yearbook students have come together to put on the very first ever GHS Communications Week.
Over the course of the week, there will be several events that emphasize different aspects of each communications program.
Today, students filled out white t-shirts to express their creativity. People could write, draw, or design anything they wanted on their shirts as long as it included this year's theme, hashtag Use Our Voices.
Also, today there are a number of students in the Viking Commons working on projects for all to see. GTV reporter Eliza Peters is with Voyager sponsor Miss Laird to give us more information. Eliza?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Miss Laird. So, Miss Laird, what is Voyager?
Voyager is the school's online newspaper, so you can find it at ghsvoyager.com, and we post articles frequently, almost daily.
And what is Voyager's role during Communication Week?
Voyager's role is basically just to write as many articles as we can about what's been going on in the week and what students can get involved with. We're just trying to really publicize to students that they can get involved in any of the organizations within the communications department to use their voice and to be creative.
Great, and I understand you guys are trying to change Voyager up a little bit. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, so hopefully when we get a little bit more of a development within our staff, we're hoping to become a print newspaper as well as online.
Great, thanks, Miss Laird. Make sure you check out the Voyager. Now back to Tess and Skylar.
Thanks, Eliza. We are so excited about the launch of the new newspaper.
And Communications Week is a great way to give publicity to this online publication. You could check out its latest stories at ghsvoyager.com.
And while we have a lot going on here at GHS, we cannot ignore the fact that many people are talking about a local elf in Little Traveler in downtown Geneva.
Yes, and although it's not Christmas, this little elf is working year-round to make people smile. GTV reporter Caitlin Keenahan has this story.
Little Traveler, on the corner of 3rd and Fulton, is full of treasure. But this story is not about antique fountains, jewelry, or foreign trinkets. This story is about 91-year-old elf
They fight over me. I love it.
Joe Greenberg.
I've been at the Traveler and what was the Merrilee Shaft for 46 years.
In that time, he has been dancing,
Make everybody happy.
hugging, and talking
The store on State Street,
a lot.
I enjoy working with people. I'm comfortable with that. I enjoy it to the point where it makes me feel good.
And people like talking with Joe.
Okay.
You always want to hug him and ask him how he's doing, and it brings a smile to your face.
Hugging you.
He lifts everybody's morale. He's kind of like this little elf that goes around and brightens everybody's day.
Like an elf, he's a gift giver.
We used to give chocolate back and forth to each other.
But he doesn't just share chocolate.
Probably in 1970, something like that.
He shares passion.
If you find something you like and it makes you feel good, what do you care what the rest of the world thinks? I won't probably do this until I can't do it anymore.
And Joe's love has become the treasure of the Traveler.
I'm important here.
He's a part of the Little Traveler and a part of our everyday experience here at the Traveler as a family.
We couldn't do it without him, let's put it that way.
So unlike a Christmas elf, he does not make toys or live in the North Pole. But Joe does spread joy
Hello.
wherever he goes. For GTV News, I'm Caitlin Keenahan.
So now you know why I keep working.
I'm so touched by Joe's Merry spirit. I think it is so cute that he gives little chocolates to all his employees.
For sure. Next time you shop at Little Traveler, make sure to stop by and give him a smile.
And bringing it back to the halls at GHS, with the Theme this week based on communications, it only seems right that we feature a successful member of this department.
That's right. This student uses her creative skills to express her voice. Check her out in Student of the Week this week.
My name is Natalie Prickett, and I'm co-editor-in-chief of the Literary Magazine. It's a magazine we made last year. As you can see, it's like being co-editor-in-chief. That basically just means that I'm, making sure that everybody is doing their job, and I'm taking in the submissions and I'm organizing them. The Skaldic is a student-run magazine that incorporates both teachers and students' work. Working with the Skaldic has really taught me a lot about not only graphic design and working with computers, but just life skills in general, being able to put myself out there and think about other people's works with different perspectives. We do has a purpose so that we can... This is a good platform to use your voice because it gives you that validation of being an artist, and it's a good platform for you to get your work out and express yourself that way. And my name is Natalie Prickett, and I'm Student of the Week.
I'm so impressed by Natalie's hard work and determination.
Yeah, and we can't wait to see where literary talents take you. Coming up after the break, we have info about upcoming club events.
And a sports recap that you'll totally dig. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. This week is jam-packed with events from language clubs to involvement opportunities.
That's right. And GTV reporter Carly Rasmussen has the info at the Club Corner. Carly?
Thanks, guys. This week is full of fun, so let's get started. Speech Team is meeting after school on Tuesday in room CC 154. This is a great way to improve your public speaking skills and debate on current issues. Gay Street Alliance is also meeting on Tuesday from 3 to 4 p.m. in room KK 262. At this meeting, they will be discussing how human is the only label that should matter. If you are passionate about this issue, make sure to attend. And finally, everyone is invited to French Club's food tasting party Wednesday after school. They will be celebrating France's national holiday while trading treats and playing team trivia. If you want to check out more club and activities information, go to gtv304.com. That's all for today's Club Corner. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Carly. I'm so thrilled to hear how clubs like Speech Team and GSA are giving students an opportunity to use their voices.
And now for sports. Last week, the Vikings took on some fierce competitors. GTV sports reporter Andrew Wilkie has the updates.
Thanks, guys. The Vikings have been putting in a lot of work on the field and on the court. Let's bump it off with some volleyball. Last Thursday night, the Geneva Vikings girls volleyball team took on Waubonsie Valley High School. The Vikings started off with great serves by Molly Lamblot, many of which were returned by Waubonsie Valley. The Vikings won the first set, but were sadly defeated in the second and third set, but look to redeem themselves tomorrow against St. Charles East. And sadly, Viking losses continued on Friday as Geneva faced our biggest rivals, the Batavia Bulldogs. The Vikings had some opportunities to put points on the board, but were taken down by the Dogs. The final score was Batavia 49, Geneva 0. For GTV Sports, I'm Andrew Wilkie.
Thanks, Andrew. And like he said, the volleyball team will be taking on the St. Charles East Saints tomorrow.
They're playing at 5:30 p.m. You should definitely come support them.
And now here's the note before you go.
Free spots will be handed out at the end of the day to celebrate Day 1 of Communications Week.
Make sure to take some cute pics at the photo booth in the Viking Commons.
Share your favorite photos with us from this week at GTV304 on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure the photo has hashtag #UseOurVoices in order to be featured on the show.
Well, Geneva, thank you so much for tuning in to GTV News this morning. I'm Skylar Zimney.
And I'm Tessa Balk. Have a marvelous Monday. We'll leave you with our closing capture.